all those lying bloggers who said Deacon met his wife at Moses Bliss's wedding. My wife did never attend Moses Bliss's wedding. Let me tell you, you will not know the value of happiness in marriage or in a relationship until you date the wrong person.
What's up, my people? I will not deal with in the happen waiting this up. So Deacon Famous finally reacted to the news about him leaving Ada Uli for his Ghanaian heartthrob. Yes, the wife. Cool. Look, in today's video, as usual, I am going to share my honest opinion. Now, I watched that video again. I think Deacon Famous, I might be wrong. I think he made a mistake. You know, see, if I were the one, thankfully, that's not me. To each their own, like I always say. I wouldn't have mentioned some things. I would have ignored some of those reports because I know he's trying to prove a point. Now, one of those points, I met my wife before Moses Bliss's wedding in Ghana. Because yes, there were reports, which, to be honest, at the time I heard the news, I knew it was untrue. Right? But then again, I know that some people try as much as possible to make a certain report align with their narrative. They want to, birth a narrative or bring a narrative to life. They need something. They need something to make it make sense, whether it's untrue or it's true. So I knew, man, that is first. They probably have been talking, or we just need to listen to Deacon Famous. That was what I thought. And thankfully, this guy came out to say that part. Like, no, he said even Moses Bliss didn't know anything about that lady. In fact, he went as far as saying that lady, that's the wife, did not even attend Moses Bliss' wedding. Amazing. Right? Not bad. But you see why I said I wouldn't say some things, even though it's out there, right? Is because the lady Ada Uli herself hasn't said anything. And as a man, you want to also act like a man. You understand? While I was talking, didn't mention he was addressing the issue. So obviously, it's low-key passing the message that Ada Uli is too materialistic. Simple. Let's not dance around the bush. It's just simple. That's what he's trying to say. Because in the same video, right after saying you didn't meet this your wife at Moses Bliss' wedding, perfect way to address an issue. But now you went on to say, oh, marry someone that can make you happy without material things. Okay, go on. Now you're talking. Now you're telling us what's the main reason why you left this girl. Okay, come on. But the girl herself did not even say anything. Okay, now I get it. He's actually saying that because he's being dragged. He's the one that's being dragged. So it kind of makes sense. Okay, it kind of makes sense. But at the same time, even though it makes sense, does it mean that you have to talk about it? Social media will never understand. You go explain, you go explain tire. Just make your point. Because at this juncture, the message you're trying to pass is, I married the best. Oh, this video would have been about me talking about Deacon Famous, how he's bold enough to come out and debunk some of those rumors, right? And just talk about waiting consign him. Yes, everything concerns him, but like I said, as long as the lady is yet to say anything bad about you, she's just doing her thing, having fun and stuff. I don't know, maybe Deacon Famous felt this lady is in the background. She's in the background pushing all these things to bloggers. Maybe that is why he came out to, because I know guys will not get time to do all those background. They will go face you face to face and tell you how we feel. Maybe
And this goes out to all the men. Don't forget that we live in a world where once a woman speaks, the man's side of the story becomes invalid. Men, be smart.
If it's too materialistic and you left her because of that, you don't have to sound like you're comparing your wife and the lady. I don't even think your wife will like it. I don't know. I don't think so. He said another thing. This lady, Adawuli, is on social media, is a content creator. He said that, my wife is not even on social media. Who asked you? It is smart to say that in another video, randomly, make it look random. Even though you are sending a message, I just give you sense. Even though you are trying to poke Adawuli, you can, not in that particular video that you were addressing the issue about you leaving Adawuli. He did not stop there, yes. He went as far saying that you will not know the value of happiness in a relationship until you date the wrong person. So now, look at that, they leave my touch on. Waiting they talk about you, I believe it now. Even though I hardly believe those things, I hardly believe it. This one say, this one say. That means you are still angry at Adawuli. He sounds like somebody that is angry. He sounds like somebody that is pained. I didn't see a man that willingly left that Adawuli. I felt like he left because he just, okay. The rumors about him getting angry at his bestie for posting Adawuli's picture on Adawuli's birthday. So his own bestie is Ekene, right? Himself and Ekene went to Adawuli's wedding as a couple, like they are together and stuff like that. Even though he never married that one. I know that one self get her own fault by the side. They never marry. You people will still be doing boyfriend and girlfriend. But the guy will be enjoying wife benefits. Anyways, that Ekene, that one get us banned. Okay? So, they are good friends. Ekene and Deacon Famous. Now, Deacon Famous, it was rumored that Deacon Famous got angry that Ekene posted Adawuli's picture on Adawuli's birthday. Because Ekene and Adawuli, they are friends. So Ekene was like, why wouldn't I post a picture? And they said that Deacon Famous got angry and asked Ekene to, take down the picture. Now I believe that the person where they see where they address this issue actually, warned Ekene to stop posting anything concerning Adawuli. I believe it now.
That's the thing. I met my wife long before Moses Bliss got married. When I arrived Ghana for Moses Bliss's wedding, it was my wife that picked me from the airport to let you know say we don't know each other already since. But I don't send anybody talk. I just wanted to be in a space where I'll be happy. Moses Bliss never saw my wife until the day I proposed. Nobody saw her, no matter how close we did. Me and my wife would go events. We sit separately. Wow. I bring her come Moses Bliss concert. Moses no see her. For your own concert, he no see her. My wife sit down for back alone. Me, I sit down for front where Moses Bliss did. I did front from my wife, they back. The only person where I show my wife that night, co-deadly, was Chioma Jesus. So just follow your heart. Anybody that can make you happy without involving money or any material thing, stay with them. If I have money and I cannot make you happy unless I buy you something, now lie. If money no day tomorrow, how do I make you happy?
It's not the channel on the material things,
Me and you day, and I cannot successfully make you happy without buying something, then I don't have the capacity to make you happy. Say I need to buy you a car to make you happy. I need to take you out. I need to buy this. I need to pay for this. I need to pay for that for you to be happy. Then I don't have the capacity to make you happy. It's the money that is making you happy, not me. But to get people be saying, Omo, if they tell you that this person is around your neighborhood, you're already happy. Just say you enter somewhere and you smell the person's perfume and it tells you the person there around. So that perfume, even though you know maybe someone else is wearing the same kind of perfume and you're like, oh man, this perfume now John they use. Oh John. Like say John they here now for they happy. That's it. There we John.
Yeah, you're right.
There we John. So you get
Okay.
no all this way they say understanding girlfriend no they pay. What do you mean by understanding girlfriend? What we call understanding girlfriend in Nigeria is a girlfriend that
Yes.
accepts suffering, right? It's a
Yes.
girlfriend that, let me see, someone say another news for the blogs, all those lying bloggers who said Deacon met his wife at Moses Bliss's wedding. My wife did not even attend Moses Bliss's wedding.
Yeah,
I
that
beg
is
and
what
Messi.
they're saying.
Yeah,
A
I
lot
beg
of
and Messi escort me.
saying
She no agree. She said she doesn't know Moses. They didn't invite her, so she no good. She dropped me at the wedding venue and left. Me and my other brother.
She-
She dropped us and left.
she looks more of introvert.
My wife she no get wala. She no. Funny enough, my wife is not even on social media like that. Like she's not active on social media. Yeah, she's not that kind of person that can be online every day. You know.
I understand, yeah.
So happiness, let me tell you, you will not know the value of happiness in marriage or in a relationship until you date the wrong person. When you date the wrong person, you will know the value of happiness. You will know that it's underrated. I'm telling you, the truth is, you ask yourself, like, can me and you be together in a house without going outside the house for 2 weeks and you will still be happy? If me and you can.
If you want to address something, check out the surroundings, check out the situation well. What is happening currently? The person in question is the person or your ex. Is she talking? If she's not saying anything, you have to be careful with your own because you are a guy. But like I said, he might be trying to protect his image on social media. And I have a reason why I said that. Now, do you know that Deacon Famous just opened this comment section? Yeah, it was locked for a while. He just opened it. And after he opened it, it was just like he unleashed the dragons in. Unleashed the dragon. Come and see people abusing Deacon Famous. So, because of that, I think I kinda feel like maybe that is why he said that or address it that way. Even though he didn't mention the lady's name, we know you are talking about her. So you are telling us now that Ada Uli is materialistic. Every time they ask you for something, beg. He even said something. He said, if you can stay with somebody for 2 weeks in the house without going out, I think he's trying to tell us that Ada Uli is too much to handle that. We are supporting the wrong person. I think that's what he's trying to say. Trust me. Now, some of the comment too. And these comments, they are from different videos. They are not from one of his posts. From different, in fact, I have 4 posts here, and I'm going to take like 2 or 3 comments from each post. Like back to back negative comments on this guy's videos, because yeah, he posts a lot of videos. I have been waiting to ask you this, Deacon Famous. Why are you locking your comment section? Is there anything you are afraid of? Oga, better lock and back. 2 different soldiers are coming. One group from Vicky James and the other from Ada Uli. They will give you Otoski. See? You are too fake and childish. You always want to belong. Okay? Your I too know is too much, and that's why you always have opinions on every trending topics. Hope you are enjoying your own onions now. It's turn by turn. Another person say, wicked man, Ghana woman will show you shaggy. Watch and see. Here, another one. And he also said some things in that video, just like this. Let's watch.
Now this goes out to all the men. Don't forget that we live in a world where once a woman speaks, the man's side of the story becomes invalid. Men, be smart.
And here's the reaction that he got. If all this is true, everyone talking about the wrong you did, you said you are a Christian and you love God, you need to practice what you preach, you're going to reap what you sow. Let me say this before I continue. There is nobody that says if you date a lady for 15 years that you must marry that lady. Yes. That's to tell you that dating can be left as dating. It's not a must that you get married to that person. And that is why, as a lady, you use your sense. You know they waste your time. Don't waste your time too long. Except you too. You are battling with low self-esteem. You don't waste time too much. How far? What are we doing? I've talked about this before. So there's no guarantee in dating. And do not think that anybody is obligated to marry you because they are dating you. No. And when they leave, that is your cross to carry. You guys dated. Simple. So please don't guilt trip this guy in that aspect. No. It's not a must. So, let me stop there. Understand? Let me stop there. Let us talk about Natasha and Two-Face. Since these people started dating, social media no rest. It's like there is a particular satellite up there that is on these people. To the point where they even videoed them while shopping. What happened? The video of them shopping. So they went to Abuja, to patronize Sheyi Vodi. In fact, while they were leaving safe, we saw the video. The video of them leaving. Video of Two-Face entering. What's going on? In Bini, there's video. In Abuja, there's video. If they tell me say at some point Two-Face go come be like this, I go say they didn't even send some people will be really conscious of the camera. Stop videoing. They're not sending a papa. If I want verse, then a verse. We send. But guys, maybe it's just me. This lady looks different every single time. Natasha. See, I am very sure if I see that lady on the street, I won't recognize her. Today, a different picture, they will see Natasha. In another video, she will look different. In this video, she will sound different. I don't even know who Two-Face they date exactly. Well, he is Two Baba or Two-Face. He's married to Two Mama. Two Mama. Yes. Because I don't even know that lady's face. Even though I can see her pictures and her videos.
I can check. Uncle Baba! These salutations. Brother. Happy all of you. You are the best for you. Those are you, my God, are here. All of the best for you. Why? You abandon me. Enter our house. In this life, we abandon you. Did you find any clients or not? Alpha. Well, at least How are you doing? Who provoked you, Body? Who provoked you? Now you. I'm gonna bring all the colors for her. Who provoked you? I'm gonna bring all the colors for her. I don't make body vex.
Came shopping, wearing this to Parliament on Monday.
Paris. Two Baba. You wait for the EP. I won't be ahead. EP and the back. Now let me see Baba play. 1 of September. Okay. You don't come, maybe my own don't come too.
Who did you wear the wedding outfits now?
So this is all now. So,
like,
no, they haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, they won't set up.
you could see the happiness in Two-Face. Two-Face seemed happy. Sentiment aside, let's try not to be biased because of the situation surrounding this whole matter. Two-Face seemed happy. But again, it's the spark in the beginning of a relationship that you're seeing. Is what you're seeing, you know. After 2, 3 years, 4 years, then we are talking, 5 years, But I wish them well. No matter what, it concern me. The happiness, not their happiness. So my own, I to just talk about them. If anything happened, this next one that I'm about to talk about is something that I feel like Nigerians living in Nigeria understand and they are going through. And even some Nigerians that are living abroad, that have families here, the situation in the country is hard, especially on low-income earners. Really tough in a country where even as an average Nigeria, like a middle class, there's middle class and there is middle class is complaining. Imagine the low-income earners, what they will be talking about, what they will be saying, what they are going through. Just imagine it. Like, it's crazy, really crazy. And that's why you see people abusing the president. I don't even like the fact that the son is going about sharing things like food that will only last the people for like 2 days, a day, and they are done, back to their sorrows. The fact that they try to make us feel like we know what we want, right? We've requested for it, and they still make us feel like a fool. Like, come on, man. Forgive you guys rice, make another collect. They'll package small rice. And the crazy part of it is you still see other people, supporting this.
This one is tough for me to say, but dear Nigerians, you need to let Tinubu breathe. Don't suffocate him. Hatred. Some of you have intense hate for the presidency and for your country. Every small thing they vex you. Your cooking and your food born, you say it's the country that caused it. Something in your house will spoil, you say the country don't spoil. You're so bitter, and the only thing that's on your mind is an escape route from this country. You cannot hate this country and want to prosper in it. And a lot of times when you're fixated on one thing, you're blinded to another. If you're so focused on leaving this country because it's so bad, you're not going to be able to see the opportunities that God may have put in place for you to flourish in this country. As much as they touch everybody one way or the other, there are people in this country that are unshaken by whatever is happening. But that's not my point. No matter who it is targeted towards, bitterness, resentment, dread, anger, all of that is not permissible for a child of God. I don't think because you're in the government and not a particular person with feelings it's allowed. Remember, Jesus said it's not what goes in but what comes out of the mouth that defiles a person. So please honor your president and your country, even with your words. After all, you're the one that will open your mouth and say, I pledge Nigeria, my country, to uphold her honor and glory. God will help you. Peace.
Ahmed Bolaji Tinubu, you are not a terrible president, but you are a greedy, selfish, heartless, and wicked president we Nigerians will ever have in a history of Nigeria presidents. We understand it's through power and manipulation that you are sitting there. We never voted you. But please take it easy on us. It is too much. It is too much. Everything has changed. Now your time must turn from 250 to 900. Now this same your time, Gary's turn from 1,500 naira to 4,500. Now this your same time, pure water turn from 200 naira to 500. A lot of things has changed. Talking about transportation, I'm even a victim of that. For those of you who know me, I always record my videos in my place of work. But I stopped recording them there. Reason being because I stopped working there. Because the transportation I'm using is much more than what I'm receiving at the end. So there's no point. I have to quit. I'm currently looking for a house help job where I can be staying there, where I can be staying there without spending transport, where I can be staying there, or probably I will even be stealing madam food inside the kitchen. We Nigerians are crying. There's nothing to be happy about. There's nothing to smile at. There's nothing to look around and smile. And you expect us to be happy. You expect us to be licking your feet. You expect us to be praising you. How is that going to be possible? Please, it is too much. The last I checked, green is supposed to represent strength, growth, energy. Green is supposed to represent life. and that is what is on our Nigeria flag. What is it called? That is what is on Nigeria flag color. But currently, that color is even Nigeria flag is supposed to be changed into brown color, because there's no life in us Nigerians. We no longer have lives. So I wonder why the flag is even still. I wonder why the green color is still there. Just change the color to brown, because we are dead already. We all the Nigerians, we are dead. We are all working corpse. So please do something about. There's a lot of things to talk about, but please, we'll stop here today. Your son is busy disgracing.
And another person that shared her opinion is Cynthia Morgan. They say Cynthia Morgan looks pregnant. Cynthia Morgan is pregnant. And why does she look like that? Maybe she's pregnant. But this is another example for people who want to learn that you can't be at the top forever. I mean, there was a time when Cynthia Morgan was one of the best female singers, one of the most popular artists in Nigeria, and also doing well financially. With Stizo, this lady gets swag. Look at Cynthia Morgan. You know, it's sad. I mean, she's spoken up a couple of times how she was intimidated, manipulated, and deceived or duped by Judo Kwe, right? She's shared it multiple times on social media, even though people said she's crazy and stuff. You know, sometimes that's why, even though I think Peter shouldn't have done that, like taking his brother Jude to court, I also feel like maybe he did something. I don't know. Maybe Cynthia Morgan was right. You know, maybe this guy is truly owing Cynthia Morgan. Maybe this guy ripped Cynthia Morgan, and it's karma that even his own brother is taking him to court. Said he stole billions of naira, you know. I don't know. But yeah, Cynthia Morgan was also part of the people crying out. She said that the hardship on that Tinubu is too much. You know, we need a voice like her, because she's trending for that, actually. You know, we need a voice like her. But I mentioned a situation because there's a lot of conversation surrounding that. Oh, Cynthia Morgan, look at what she's going through. Sad. It's sad, you know. It's not everybody that's popular now that you are hearing now that in 10 or 5 years will be doing well, you know. They might be okay. Like, at least they can get basic needs, but life would have, you know, dealt with them, you know, to a certain stage. I just hope that Cynthia Morgan is fine, you know. Okay, guys, that's where I'm going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe. Until see you next time. Peace.
My main reason for actually the most pressing situation right now is the Nigerian economy and the rate of inflation in the country. Are you guys feeling what I am feeling? Because me, I'm feeling it all. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm feeling it. And it's quite unfortunate that we might not be able to do much than to plead with the government, because spending over $8 billion on subsidy it actually doesn't make any sense. I'm not even gonna lie, because the total revenue for Nigeria, I think in the year 2023-2024 was about $20-something billion for an annual revenue. That's from petroleum products, company income tax, and some other personal income, you know, whatever. And then I think VAT, value added tax, and all of that. From what I checked, the total annual revenue in Nigeria is 20-something billion dollars. So imagine spending $7 billion on subsidized petroleum products, right? It doesn't make any sense. So I'm not gonna lie, I was one of the persons that actually applauded President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on his rigorous approach towards curbing or subsidized petroleum products, because you know what it is. But as they go, so we could tell ourselves truth. I personally do not think we have what it takes to live totally off subsidy removal on petroleum products. I don't think so. We don't have the infrastructures. We don't have anything to be able to sustain that. And that's the reason why there's inflation. You understand? Because the price of petrol obviously controls 90%, I think, of every other commodity in the market. And then also the dollar rate has increased because we do not produce enough we do not export. Nigerians will live on imported goods. You know, so what we import is higher than what we are exporting. So it's only normal that it's a demand and supply, right? So that's the reason why the dollar is so high. And right now the GDP per capita is $860 something, bro. So we're gonna be begging. I really don't think we have mouth to be shouting or insulting anybody in government right now. You understand me? Because I feel like they've also enabled us, because I think this subsidy removal thing started with Obasanjo, right? When he found out that, whatever, which for me I think was lackadaisia, because what you're supposed to do as a president is to handle things head on, not try to, what's the word? I can't remember the word right now. So that's what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying to do. He's trying to approach it the way it is. Do you understand me? Because the money that we spend on subsidized PMS is enough to do a lot of things. If we're able to invest it in other things in the country would be a better nation. Do you understand me? Which, I don't think is a bad idea, but we're not ready. We can't do it like 100%. Subsidy removal would not work. People are hungry. Crime rates, whatever, crime rates and all of these things. So please, let's not rant. Let us do a begging challenge. Do you understand me? Let's beg the government that they should help us. They should not be angry. Maybe we have been irresponsible. It's time to help us. Let them call back at least 50% on the removal of subsidy. That's my stance. I don't know about any other person, but this is my stance. Thank you very much, and God bless you.